Hi there, welcome to my channel where I interpret the cards to provide insight into your life. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're here, I believe you're meant to be here, so take what resonates and what applies to your life and discard the rest. If you do enjoy this reading, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more. This is Virgo Moon Tarot. If you're looking for my other types of readings, the links are below for my other channels. Alrighty. What's the latest gossip on you? What are people noticing about you? The first thing, you are coming across as the main character. Like, you're giving off these main character vibes. Very confident, very powerful, and it looks like you know exactly what you want. It kind of feels like people are gossiping, but it doesn't feel too bad. Like, it feels more like envy. Like, if they are saying anything about you, it's about like how good you look or how well you dress or how assertive you are and how it's really like it's inspirational. You're also coming across as someone who is either emotionally expressive or more grounded, but regardless, you're coming across as unbothered. Because look at this card here. It says, stop looking for closure, start looking for chocolate. And how she doesn't really care that this letter says it's over. Basically, she's like more focused on what makes her happy, this delicious chocolate. So you're coming across as someone who you may be more focused on yourself, or you're just like, you have this attitude of maybe positivity or optimism to the point where you're coming across as being unbothered by any type of negativity that could be going on around in your environment. With this card here, this is why I feel like either you are very expressive with your emotion, or you could be super calm and more grounded. Regardless, you don't have like chaotic emotions. You seem to be more in control of your emotions, and it looks like people are quite impressive with it. You could have one person in particular who may feel in competition with you, but it feels more so because of like how like inspiring you are. Like, this person wants to be like you. So it's like, say you wear a particular style of clothing that this person doesn't wear, and then like months later they start dressing like you and they have this attitude of, look at me, like I'm so cool. Like, they genuinely feel more confident by wearing what you're wearing. That's just an example, or maybe that does resonate with you. Like, it feels like there is like a group, it feels like coworkers who are kind of like whispering behind your back, but again, it doesn't feel too malicious. It just feels like almost like some kind of I don't know the word, but pretty much like inspired by you. Like, you are basically, you're influencing them because of your main character vibes. You may also be spiritual or religious. Maybe you pray, or maybe you wear something that shows like your religious or spiritual practices. So it could be a bracelet, it could be a necklace, it could be anything that you're wearing that shows like the type of religion or spiritual practice, like spirituality or spiritual practices that you follow. um if people are talking about you, they're also talking about how like you like you have a very strong personality, because we have here boundaries, and then we have this card here of no. So it looks like you're able to set boundaries and enforce those boundaries. Like you're not a pushover, you're not like a people pleaser, you're not overly nice, and you have this ability to you have the ability to say no when you need to. You can protect yourself. So it kind of feels like there could be people who are intimidated by this energy, but also they're talking about how you don't take no for an answer. Again, that main character vibe. Like, you know who you are, you know what you want, you don't take no for an answer from others, but you tell them no when you need to, which is kind of funny. Again, with this card here, it's giving that like I'm seeing you as more of this angelic vibe here, like super calm while others are stressed. It's possible that people could assume, or they think that you are taking something to keep you calm because they don't understand, because they're so stressed out, or they're just running around like a chicken with their heads cut off. And so when they see you super chill, super relaxed, they just assume that you're taking some kind of substance for this, or maybe you're, I don't know, I just heard drinking on the job. So take that only if it applies, or if only if it fits for you. I'm also seeing that people, they can't stop thinking about you. There's someone here who's dreaming about you, or you're in their thoughts like before they go to bed, or before they like lay down to go to sleep at night. And I see people talking about how they wish that they could like stand up to something in the way that you did, or to say no to something or someone the way that you did, or to take control of your life, and to be able to it feels like you're not afraid of much. And they're talking about this, and it seems like they're jealous, like it's coming across as jealousy, but really they just, it's like they're receptive to your energy, and they're like trying to embody it. Like they wish that they were you, or they're trying to become like who you are, but you're just being yourself. You're not like embodying anyone, you're not trying to be anyone, you're just being like your authentic self. And if you are spiritual or religious, you have like that to sort of like back you up, or to support you. It's like you have that faith in whatever your spiritual practices are, or religious practices are, to like that's where your confidence comes from. But these people, they don't understand it, so they're not going to be able to like mimic you, or they're not going to be able to be you like at all. Like I'm seeing that they want to be either unbothered or calm, or to feel free with expressive emotions, but they just don't have the courage to do so. So it's like if they are talking about you, they are going to continue. Like if they are gossiping about you, they're going to continue, because they can't like they don't have this power that you have. They don't have these abilities that you have, this confidence. It just doesn't come naturally to them as it does to you. And I'm seeing them like they're definitely shining this spotlight on you. They're definitely shining a spotlight on you. Um yeah, I don't know. I just feel like people are kind of like wasting their time sort of gossiping about you, when I don't know, I just feel like whatever this energy is that I'm picking up on, Like they could be more productive, but I don't know, they just maybe have nothing better to do, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much the latest gossip on you. Like you're just coming across as this main character. You're coming across as someone who people want to be like. You seem unbothered. Yeah, I don't know what else to say here. There, someone here is constantly thinking about you. They're even having dreams about you. And that's because they're thinking about you so much throughout the day. So you're like in their dreams. They just don't understand how you are the way you are. They don't get it. They're trying to like figure you out. They're so busy trying to figure you out throughout the day that at night they're like dreaming about you. Hmm. Let's get tarot. Because part of me wants to end the reading. Like I don't feel like there's anything else, but then I don't know. It feels like there's more. Let's see what wants to come through. What else do you need to know about this gossip? Let's go with these two here. Okay, so we have the Empress and the King of Swords. Again, there's that royal energy that's coming through. They feel like you are an empress and this King of Swords. So you're coming across as very balanced, very intelligent. You know how I said it doesn't feel like it's malicious? Because they, like, with that Empress card, there's a lot of feminine energy, there's a lot of nurturing energy, there's kindness here. So they can't talk bad about you because there's nothing bad to say. It's like they want to, but all they can talk about is like essentially like how great you are. Like those aren't the words that they're using, but that's basically the energy. Some of them I'm seeing, you know how you give like, what is it called? Like a backhanded compliment or like I'm just hearing like, oh my God, did you see what she wore today? Like, oh my God, like I would never wear that. Even though they admire your sense of style, like that type of stuff. It's like maybe like petty, I guess that's what you would call it. But you're so smart, you're so intimidating, or I meant to say, and yeah, you're so intelligent, so smart, maybe even intimidating, but at the same time, like you're super kind, so they can't really like talk too bad about you because they don't really have anything to say. So it's more of just like admiration. So if you were wondering if anyone was gossiping about you and what they were saying,